Lovely bubblies, welcome back to our channel. You're here with me, Sarit and Stevie K. Okay, today guys we're watching Karolina Goswami's wedding.
Yeah, it says incredible scenes, pain and shock that I cannot forget. It says, I'm just trying to look at the thumbnails. Sorry, it's really small. Foreigner marries an Indian man. So, yeah, pain and shock. Oh, okay, somebody's been asking this, requesting this for such a long time, basically nearly on every video, so this is for you. Finally, I just thought I'd gotta get this one done. Hopefully it's a good one. Guys, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also check out the channel, which is called Touch. Links will be in the description below. Also, it was just like the whole thing, like, you know, just the title. Fine, there was a wedding, but it's the afterwards, wasn't it? It says incredible scenes, pain and shock that I cannot forget. So hopefully, you know, we'll get to see what that's all about. So should we have a look?
Yeah.
I'm Karolina. I come from Europe and I fell in love with a Hindu man from India. By 2015, Anurag and I had known each other for nearly 2 years and we finally decided to marry. My parents, siblings and friends wholeheartedly supported my decision to marry a Hindu-Indian man. However, some people in Poland objected very strongly. The primary reason was that Anurag was a Hindu. For some of them, Hindus were devil worshippers, demonic or Satan related. How shocking is that? The relatives in Poland who objected were regular churchgoers and believed that they were true Christians. In addition, some people in Europe even warned me by saying that as a woman, I will not be safe in India. Some said that a Hindu man has many wives.
What?
Some even said that at the end of the day, the marriage with Anurag is not totally bad as his complexion is not that dark. On the other hand, in India, the situation was very welcoming. Anurag belongs to a very dharmic Hindu family and they wholeheartedly welcomed his decision to marry a Christian girl. From day one, I was showered with genuine affection and respect, not only from his immediate family members, but also from his relatives. We decided to have 2 wedding ceremonies, one in India with Hindu customs and one in Poland with Christian Catholic customs. Soon, the dreams of my parents to have a traditional Christian wedding for their daughter came crashing down as the church in Poland denied me the permission to have my wedding rituals conducted in the church. The reason behind the church's decision to not grant me the permission was an absolute shocker. Since I was marrying a Hindu man, the church in Poland wanted me and my future husband to submit a signed written confirmation that we will raise our to-be-born children only as Christians.
What?
The idea of declaring the religion of an unborn child did not appeal to us, and we both refused to agree. As a result, the church did not participate in our wedding ceremony in Poland, and we were refused to perform our wedding rituals in the church. On top of that, some of my relatives boycotted our wedding because I was marrying a Hindu. However, I must mention that my parents and siblings always stood by my side and were genuinely supportive of our marriage. On the other hand, all the Indian guests joyfully attended our wedding celebrations that took place in India. Immediate family members, friends, relatives or even neighbors. Nobody bothered to ask what my religion was. Absolutely nobody cared. The traditional wedding rituals took place in the main temple of the city. Unlike Poland, no one asked me about my religion, and no one in any of the temples pressurized us to declare the religion of our to-be-born children. Anurag's hometown is not very far from the national capital region. Relatives and friends arrived from different parts of the country and the world. Everybody just got immersed in the wedding celebration. Post-wedding, there were some small kids in the neighborhood who even started to cry when they learned that their Didi would be living in the national capital region and would not be staying as their neighbor in Anurag's parents' home. Those were genuine tears. I was deeply touched. Many years have passed since then. Wow. Today I am blessed with a son, but the societal pressure has not gone away. On occasions, some people in Poland have even asked if my son is baptized or not, and if we are planning to baptize him or not. On social media, I have even been told to baptize my husband. Why? I fail to understand why it should be anybody's business regarding what religion my family want to follow. We are doing our best to make sure that our child is exposed to the best of both cultures. My husband is a Hindu, and he or his family have never interfered even once regarding my religious or spiritual beliefs. I often recall the words of Lisa Jane Miller, a professor who is best known as a research scholar on spirituality and psychology. She writes, "The Rig Veda, the most ancient Hindu scriptures, says this: truth is one, but the sages speak of it by many names. A Hindu believes there are many paths to God. Jesus is one way, the Quran is another, yoga practice is a third. None is better than any other, all are equal." Isn't this exactly what our modern societies need to understand? Namaste, my name is Karolina Goswami. For the last few years, I have been using data and logic to present India's lesser-known sides to the world.
She's got a lovely voice.
Yeah.
So calm and
that was good. It was interesting. I could see why, you know. But again, it's quite shocking, isn't it? I mean,
things like this still happen in this day and age. You just wouldn't expect it.
It happens everywhere, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but
it's not just Poland.
I know,
so,
everywhere.
And it happens with every
Do you think people have moved on with time? And but clearly not.
No, I just think it's just trying to each time having what we believe in is right and what someone else believes in isn't, and who's got still trying to have control in some ways, like the upper hand. We want to make sure that things are done in accordance with what we want and how we feel instead of what anyone else wants. It doesn't seem like that there's the love and care about what her and her husband want. It's just all about fighting of what we believe is right and how we want it, and if you're not going to do it, then we're not going to accept it. But like you said, I mean, at the end of the day, for how I would have seen it was, and this is me just being like this, she got married in India, she got married, and at the end of the day, if there's other places that say you can't get married, at the end of the day, you're married, you know, and you just go and hug her.
And the fact that she had one side of the family, her
family was there.
Her close family.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what? Yeah, I would take it that. Not only that, there's church. I would have just done this. I would have gone. There's churches in India. Get married. If you want to do the Christian thing, then you know what? Go to a church in India, and there's Christians there, and you know you can still fulfill that side with your family there, and saying, well, at the end of the day, just like a gurdwara or a mandir around the world is still a gurdwara or a mandir, that a church around the world, it doesn't matter if it's India or UK, it's still going to be a church, and Christianity is still going to be there. So you could have gone, okay, Poland don't accept it, but yeah, I'm a Christian, I could still fulfill that, you know, my religious, you know, my family's needs and stuff like that. Like, you know, if now anyone's going to get married in the UK and they weren't Christian, we go to the Gurdwara, we go to the Mandir. So same thing. I would have just gone, there's no point going all the way back to Poland. You only Monday, the church.
And you've got your main family that want to be there to
That's it, exactly.
That's what you need.
And like I said, and at the end of the day, if the rest of the family don't accept it and don't want to be a part of it,
Exactly.
Oh, so, yeah. You know what I mean? No, like I said, dafa ho, nahi hona khushi de vich na ho.
You know, and the other thing, you know, it's never going to stop. Like she was saying on social media, you still get to hear people saying, well, have you baptized? People are
again, they just want to keep on interfering, like, you know, like ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਹਨਾ ਪੈਸੇ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਹਨਾ, like to look after your family and support your child. I mean, if they had any input and they'd, like, you know, well, because of us, you guys are surviving and we're doing all this, at least, you know what, you can accept something of, you know. But when people have got no relevance on how you bring up your children, your work, because tomorrow, okay, even if I did that, you know, if anything was to happen, you go back to them and say, I need your help and support. They turn around and go, doesn't bother us. Then, so why does your opinion and what you think I should do matter to us? You know, that kind of thing. That's how I see it. So
they're a beautiful couple.
But yeah, and got the kid. Obviously, this is going to be probably a few years old. Anyway, that was the video, guys. Hope you liked it, and let us know if there's any other videos to react to. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.